This is Dr. Saba from Emerald Center, and today I'm going to talk a little more about electric brushes. So now let me tell you about the different parts of your electric brush. Your electric brush has a motor and it has a tip. These are the general parts. In a brand like OralB, the motor can be of different types depending on whether the motor only oscillates your tip or it oscillates and gives a pulsating movement as well. This is a good thing because your dentist knows what kind of oral maintenance or oral hygiene maintenance you require, and accordingly the doctor can recommend the type of motor. In the tips again, there are types. So again, depending on what your requirement is, the dentist can recommend the kind of tip required. There are tips for better flossing, there are tips for sensitive teeth, there are tips for sensitive gums, and so on. The brush has to be properly charged before you use it. The oscillations at the tip are going to be 8,000 to 48,000 RPM depending on the model that has been selected by you. The technique of brushing is very simple. You just have to move your brush along each and every tooth of your mouth and keep on doing so. You have to be careful that you are brushing all the surfaces, like the outside surface, the inside surface, as well as the top. Another thing which you have to be very careful about is the placement of your head. Now the head has to be placed along the gum line. This is the gum line, and the head has to be placed along the gum line. So there will be an angle. If you see properly, if I place my head like this, I'm not covering the whole surface of the tooth. It has to be at an angle, slightly 45-degree angle towards the gum line, and then it is covering the whole surface and will clean the tooth better. I'm going to put this thing on now so that you can see how it goes. So now you can see along the gum line, the brush is completely covering the surface and cleaning it, rather than like this. You can just move the brush in a grazing movement about the tongue and clean it. This will give you a very fresh breath. These brushes also have a professional timer of 2 minutes, and it notifies you to change the area after every 30 seconds of brushing. The area of the mouth will be divided into 4 quadrants, and every 30 seconds the brush is going to give you a signal to change the quadrant. One more very good feature in OralB electric brushes is the presence of a pressure sensor. The pressure sensor will warn you if you are exerting more pressure than required while brushing your teeth, and this will help the damage caused by excessive pressure over your tooth structure or your gums.